everyone, and welcome back to another local highlight series where I highlight local hotspots and share knowledge of everything throughout Charlotte and Lake Norman. I'm Nicole Leininger, and today I have partnered with Grandfather Homes, one of the premier custom builders throughout Lake Norman and Charlotte. We're on location at one of their homes currently under construction. Let's go check it out. I am joined with Missy, who is the sales manager at Grandfather Homes. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you, Nicole.
So first off, I just wanted to know, how did Grandfather Homes get started here in North Carolina?
Absolutely. So Grandfather Homes is the premier custom home builder in Charlotte, North Carolina, and we also service the Lake Norman areas as well. Our company was started by Matt Yours in 2006. He started out as a one-man show, and since then we've grown immensely.
So a lot of buyers ask me, what is the process and how would they go about building a custom home through Grandfather?
Sure. So it starts out with identifying a piece of property. So whether that means that you have a buyer that already owns a lot, or if you're interested in one of Grandfather's properties, we do it both ways. Then we start with plan design. So we have relationships with several local architects. Some of them allow you to repeat previous plans or modify those plans to fit your lot. And then others require to draw from scratch every single time. So it really just depends on what you're looking for and how much time and effort you want to put into the plan design phase. But once we have full plans, then we do a material selection sheet overview. So it's a general overview of every room in the house and what materials will be used in that home. And that's what our vice president needs to fully price out the home and get a cost summary. So those three documents, the engineered plans, the selection sheet, and the cost summary, are what we need for a full contract package.
And then how long does the process typically take, say from somebody finding their lot to moving in?
Yeah, so that again depends on if you're repeating a plan or modifying a plan or drawing from scratch. I've seen it take as little as maybe 3 months. I've seen it take over a year, depending on if you really know what you want in your plan and how many modifications there are with the architect.
And the size and...
Yes, absolutely.
So whereabouts all around North Carolina does Grandfather build?
So we only build in Charlotte and the surrounding areas. So we'll go as far south as Fort Mill and as far north as Davidson, Cornelius, Mooresville, the Lake Norman area.
Awesome. And we're currently today in one of the projects you have going on. Tell us a little bit about this one.
Yes, absolutely. So this is 18,000 Whispering Oaks Drive. We are in Cornelius. We have 300 feet of water frontage, which is just unheard of. Obviously a dock, a pool, and then a sandy beach, which is really unique. Obviously you're super familiar with Lake Norman, but for those that aren't, you can't add beaches on Lake Norman. You have to be grandfathered in to have one. So this home is about 7,200 heated square feet. 6 beds, 6.5 baths, and again, beautiful water views.
So you mentioned the whole building process starting from dirt. Does Grandfather ever have any spec homes?
Yeah, so we do spec homes as well. That's about 1/3 of our business. So we do spec homes, we do full customs where you bring us the lot, and then we do customs on our own lots.
And anything upcoming, anything in the plans that...
Yeah, we always have things in the works. Yeah, so this home will be completed in the spring. Again, that's 18,000 Whispering Oaks in Cornelius. And then we have a project coming up in the Denver area of Lake Norman. It's called the Cape at Mattie Rose. It's an incredible piece of property. It's a meandering driveway that leads to a gated entry, and then you're on an island. So you have water views on all sides. It's absolutely incredible. So pre-sales on that are available now. And then down in South Charlotte, we also have some pre-sale opportunities.
So does Grandfather just focus on the larger custom homes, or do they have a variety of different products?
Yeah, absolutely. We can actually do both. We just released a new project out in Noda. It's 9 homes. They'll be around 3,000 square feet, and those are under the 2 million mark.
So you explained that you can do from, dirt starts to also having specs. What happens if somebody comes midway like this house and would like to purchase it? Can they still customize it?
Yeah, that's a great question. So we actually call our spec homes Grandfather Signature Homes. And the reason being is they're a little different than a typical spec home where the builder just hands you all the selections. We actually allow the buyer at whatever phase of construction that we're in to come in and work with our designers to finish out the selections. That's what kind of differentiates Grandfather and their signature homes.
And you guys always have amazing things chosen, but if they want to change something, they still can.
Yeah, exactly. So our designer always has a vision for the home. So sometimes we'll show you guys like kind of an inspiration, but the exact finishes, if they're not ordered yet, we do allow you to come in and make tweaks. Or if you want to go to the showrooms and kind of start from scratch, as long as something's not ordered, we're happy to let it be customized.
Thank you for joining me today, Missy, and letting us tour this gorgeous home in Cornelius. And I look forward to working with you again soon.
Absolutely. Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you for joining me today and touring this beautiful custom home by Grandfather. Contact me directly with any questions and be sure to check out my latest video.